Drats. Conveniently, as luck would have it, just after me and Jenna parted, the 2004 European Championships started. I was feeling optimistic and thought England had a chance, so I went up to stay in Maidstone to watch England versus France. And to add to the enjoyment of all the football thrills, I decided to invest in a great big bag of pills. They were sort of green in colour, but I was told they were all right, and they really took the pain away when we got beat that night. We all felt pretty gutted, so did some the next day too. I bought another 20 for my pal, because what he'd wanted me to do was to bring his pills back home with me for him to pick up in the morning. Make sure you don't take mine as well, the pal in question kept on warning. But I kept on taking the green pills and stayed in Maidstone one night more. But then I went home to Broadstairs because I knew my mate was waiting for his 20 little green monsters that I had saved for him. I was glad that I hadn't eaten his, as that would have been quite dim. When I met up with my friend, he was down on Broadstairs Beach. He was happy I had got his ease and said, "Let's have a couple each." "Mate," I said, "that would mean I've done 'em 3 days running. But I am easily persuaded, and my friend is very cunning." So off I went on to day 3 of my green pill escapade, which was probably not the best decision that I ever made. We had a wander around the town, chilled out and drank some beer. Then a random puppy staff came and sat right near the table we had sat at to enjoy our tasty bevy. So my buddy handed me the dog, which was surprisingly quite heavy. So this dog for the next few hours became our little friend, and as to what to do with him, well, that really did depend on if we could establish if he had been reported lost. A puppy staff like this would sell, and we knew how much they cost. We thought we'd better take him down to the police station to find out, which meant the police in Margate having 2 eat-up drunken louts walking into their premises with a puppy in their arms, all because we didn't want the dog to come to any harm. Someone had reported a missing dog, and it was the one we had. The police thanked us for our efforts and said, "The owner will be glad." So off we went to see our mates and smoke a bit of weed and talk about how we had done such a wonderfully good deed. Then later on we went back to mine, but as I opened my front door, the putrid smell of rot and decay began to quickly pour up our exposed nostrils, which made us feel quite ill. Then I looked into the rat cage to find one rat had decided he would kill the other rat by eating it, but had died as well whilst eating. I mean, I've seen some fucked up shit before, but this would take some beating. My mate was completely horrified, and I could barely look. Jenna had gone with all her stuff, but I guess she hadn't took her pet rats that she once loved, because she probably had thought I'd have come home sooner, so it weren't really her fault. Anyway, this dead rat smell was damn nasty, I must say, so I took the cage out of the flat and threw the rats away. I told Jenna I had sold the rats, and for an okay price. I was going to say what had happened, but deep down I'm just too nice. So sorry, Jenna, but it's true. The actual explanation is your rats were never really sold. They either starved or died of dehydration.